Alright, good morning guys. It is Wednesday and I left pretty early. I left my house around like 6 o'clock, and so yeah, I am treating myself to Starbucks today. I want to start this vlog off by trying the pumpkin cream cold brew that everyone's been talking about. I've actually never had a pumpkin flavored drink from Starbucks before, so we're gonna try that today. And yeah, I'm about 5 minutes away from school, so I'm gonna get some coffee and head to school and have some things to show you guys. So I got my pumpkin, it's like pumpkin cream cold brew, so I guess I'm gonna try it. I waited to try it on camera. Oh no. Okay. Okay, maybe it's just not stirred. Okay, maybe I'll like it over time. Oh no. Okay, well, maybe if I go in here and I find a straw, I'll stir it up and see if it's better. I don't know. I'm gonna drink it regardless because I need coffee, but anyways, this is enough of me making a sour face at this. Okay, I'm gonna go into school now. Okay, so I even got a straw and this is still just absolutely disgusting. I'm trying to like drink it. Yo, that does not taste good. Why do y'all like that? That's disgusting. Anyways, obviously you can tell I'm in my classroom and I'm gonna show you the first thing I'm gonna get done today, just because it was a major pain in the butt yesterday and I just want to get it over with. But over in the corner of my room, which I'll show you zoomed out later, I became one of those people who creates their own makeshift closet over here. So I turned this backwards, and because I have chairs for kids who either don't want flexible seating or can't handle flexible seating, I do want to keep chairs in here, but I don't want them just like out in the open. So I have this, and I've had this curtain in my house. I had it from like 3 apartments ago, and I never used it, and so I brought it here thinking it was going to be long enough, but it's only 3 feet. So I went to Walmart yesterday and got many things that I will show you, but one of them is a long curtain, so I am going to put that up, and I'm probably going to need help, so I need to go get my team teacher. But yeah, so alright, so here we go. It's my little closet. So it's a little long on the bottom, but now I have room to put things that nobody can see in. So now I guess I'll show you guys what all I got from Walmart first. I have gotten questions on how I make the balls that they sit on, the yoga balls, not move. Right now I have just like paper plates, but obviously those are like getting flat, and instead of like having to like re-get paper plates, I just thought just basic plastic. It came in like a pack of 4 for like 78 cents at Walmart. So I'm gonna put those underneath the balls so they don't move, and I will show you. And I got a few extra in case they crack. I got Vaseline because we're gonna do a science project that you guys will see. We're gonna do a science project today with adaptations with Vaseline. I got paint because Friday we are gonna celebrate and make our own dots for International Dot Day, which I'll go more into that and probably vlog on Friday that as well. And more paint. This was like 50 cents each. And then I got some glitter glue for them and more paint. I got just a crate for files and putting things in. I got another one of these over the door things, shoe organizers that I'm gonna put up on my filing cabinet. I'll show you. And then I just got this laundry basket, purple of course, to put our recess stuff in because we currently didn't have anything to put our recess in. So that's what I got out. So I'm gonna go get my hot glue gun warmed up so I can put some stuff up. All right, so I got that up. So this is my little corner area, and I'll zoom out later and show you guys, but I just got this because I got this because right now this is how I store their headphones, and I may have mentioned in a different video that I absolutely hate the way that is, because then they have to rummage through them. So this way I am just going to stick their headphones in here. That way it's easier, and I'm going to do it like number order. So now I need to put these in there. Alright, so this is what it looks like. This is just up with hot glue, and then everybody who has headphones are in there. So it'll just be a lot easier stored that way, and now I have extra storage that I can shove stuff in. So alright, so I just got done stuffing some of the Tuesday folders. I know that progress reports go home today, so I'll have to like re-stuff some stuff, but I just want to get the graded papers in there. And now I'm going to hand out their morning work. So this is just some stuff on regrouping. We've been working on subtraction. And yeah, I just quickly hot glued some little labels on there, just some little stuff. But yeah, they'll be here in about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go lay this out, turn off the lights, get the lamps on, all that good stuff. Okay, it's lunchtime, so I'm about to go and eat lunch, but really quickly, we did subtraction, we did some of Julian's story, which I'll show you guys. We did like the central message. What else did we do? And then we started science, and I'm gonna show you guys like the whole science thing, but I also made my blubber bags. So we're talking about adaptations, and so we're gonna do a science experiment. So we kind of went over that just a little bit. But I will like show this when we actually do it. But yeah, so I'm gonna go eat lunch, and I'll catch up with you guys in planning. So yeah. Okay, so this is not gonna be a fun planning because I have to get things ready just on my computer for, I have to get ready for things on my computer for parent-teacher conferences, which is tomorrow afternoon. So really quickly, I will show you. These are my blubber bags. It is a Ziploc bag turned inside out with Vaseline coated on it in another Ziploc bag. And they are going to stick their finger in the ice with just a normal Ziploc bag. And then they're going to stick their finger in the ice with a blubber bag like a whale would do. We're talking about adaptations and how they adapt to their environment. So we're gonna do that. And in there, let me find one. In their social studies and science folders, I made these questions, 3 questions that we did, and then they answered it. This is just talking about internal structures and external structures, and list some examples. When they get back from PE, we're going to talk about, this is specifically about the whales, and then we will go into the science lab. I'm going to put ice water in these cups, and then I'm going to have groups of 4, and they are going to take turns doing that with their partner, and then we're gonna immediately come back over here and write in their blue folders. So we did not get to mentor sentences today, so when they get back, we will do mentor sentences. They'll go to intervention, and then we will go to the science lab and do that. So also, I think finally I may be getting my TV hooked up today. I don't know, I thought it was last week and it didn't. I'm coming over here because I'm trying to clear me some space in my filing cabinet. So I'm just trying to clear some space so I can put some more buckets and get some things more organized. I don't like the look of this at all, and it was 10 times more organized at my other school, but working with what I got. But yeah, so we are just doing science and mentor sentences. The heat index is once again really, really hot, so we will probably have indoor recess. So all right, so really quickly, I'm just going to show you guys some copies. So this one, look at my poor nail, I'm sad. Parent-teacher conferences, I'm just sending that home as a reminder because they're tomorrow. This is some stuff for dot day. And then this is just for me. It's a list. So I'm gonna go through and figure out which ones I have. And yeah.
Sit down, find the chair. There's a chair underneath, isn't there? Take one of these. Come on, guys, pay attention. Penelope, that's Harrison. What animal are you choosing to be right now?
Wait, how about we leave the bag on it, guys? Yeah, leave the bag on. Something without fur right now.
Something without fur. So think of something that doesn't have fur.
Yeah,
What animal are you in the Arctic right now?
Can I go? Every animal. Okay, now go.
Okay, what about a lot of fur?
A lot of fur.
Not a lot of fur.
Snake.
A snake. Okay, so really quick, I have to go to a meeting and then I have to leave. Wednesdays are my long days, but you guys already know that. So let me show you my cabinet. I got some stuff cleaned out so I can just store stuff. That's shut, okay, whatever. I have my new fabulous junk area. Slide it back, junk. Slide it, no junk. Perfect. My beautiful TV setup, which means this terrible eyesore is gone. So I am about to go turn that in. And I meant to tell you guys, I love my room. So like last year, I didn't love my room. But this year, like, I love my room. And my kids love our room. And people come in and give compliments. Like, I love our room. I love our setup. Love it all. So, what else did we do? I'll show you really quick. So I inserted clips of the, what's it called that we did, the science experiment. So this is what it looked like. This was just like a little blurb, my finger, just a little blurb about blubber, and then write a paragraph. So then I had them on the back write a paragraph about what they saw, what they experienced, and then yeah, so that was not. So yeah, I had them figure out what they experienced. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I finally got the balls aired up that you guys got me. So I just have them in a laundry basket right now because I didn't want to buy one of those utility tubs because they're super expensive. We did central message, writing, and I'll show you guys probably some more stuff tomorrow. Tomorrow is parent-teacher conferences, so let me show you. Tomorrow I need to make copies. This is for dot day. These are my conferences and I just have them organized by time. Here is my school picture, my yearbook picture. And then I'm so excited because at this school they gave everybody Apple Pencils with it. So I'm super excited. At my other school I was gonna get one, but I was gonna have to pull from like a fund or whatever. And then this, my remotes, and yeah, so I love my room so much. But yeah, all right, so I am gonna head out and I'll probably vlog when I'm with my girls tonight, so I'm not gonna end it here, but I'm going to go and I have errands to run and then I'm gonna go home, so. All right, I had a doctor's appointment and then I just went home for like 20 minutes, dropped off my dog, and now I'm getting gas and then I'm going to go. So for small group, instead of meeting at the church tonight, we are going to, like, it was supposed to be like a host night, so we were supposed to go to someone's house and have dinner, but we're just gonna go to a restaurant instead. So bringing my camera, I think I've convinced the girls to do TikToks with me, so hopefully they'll do that. But yeah, so I'm getting gas. Welcome back. Oh, I just sat on Sydney. Welcome back to another week of small group, but this time we're at a restaurant and there are people here looking at us, but we're making TikToks. Riley's not here once again. Emma Grace.
Also,
Emma Grace.
No, I thought it would be rude if people plug their Snapchat and stuff, but that's all they do.
That's all Ellie did. All right, they're gonna plug their Snapchats.
Okay, yeah.
Get Roa. What's your Snapchat name?
It's Roa Cam10. ROA.
You're not.
Check out my YouTube channel. It's so golden.
Oh wait, I'm trying to make them do a TikTok that I know, but Lauren and Emma Grace just tried to teach me something that I did not know. And
but now you know it.
Yeah, now you know it.
yeah. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday. I am at Sonic getting a drink. Parent-teacher conferences today, so it is 6 and I will not be home until about 13 hours after this. So yeah, it's gonna be a long day. So I went and got me a large vanilla Coke, and yeah, so I will catch up with you guys. I could not get out of bed this morning. It was so bad. It was bad. I could not get out of bed. So it took me a little minute, but yeah. So I will talk to you guys when I get to school. All right, so I'm in my classroom. I don't know if you can see over there, but the projector that I used to have set up before I got that TV needs to go back to the library to turn it in. I'm really excited to use my TV today because I have missed it and I've hated having to use that projector. So it'll just be a lot easier not having to hook things up and being able to just like airdrop things. I need to get things ready for conferences. I don't know what we're doing for morning work. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go run errands first and foremost, and then I guess I'll figure out what I'm doing. Progress reports go home today. And I need to finish getting just a few things ready for parent-teacher conferences. And I need to look in, so this is what I keep, like this is how I plan. So like everything that we're doing Friday is in here. So we're doing math groups Friday, so I just have them prepped and ready. And then this is all I have in here for Thursday. So I'm just gonna pull that out and see what I still want us to do and what I don't want us to do. This week's math lessons were relatively easy and we zoomed past them. It wasn't easy, it was just kind of repetitive. So we zoomed past those. They need to do, on Thursdays and Fridays is when we've decided we're doing our book responses, the menus. So I may have them start on that for morning work. Slash, if they haven't finished a book, start on that. I need to empty out all these pencils. I thought this was staying with my the teacher that took over my room, but it didn't. So I need to go and get all these pens out. And yeah, pencils for days. So, all right, let me go get myself together. All right, here's my cozy little room. Love it so much. I'm gonna have them work on their social studies weekly crossword puzzle this morning for morning work. So yep, they'll be here in like 4 minutes. Okay, so today has been a day. It hasn't been a bad day, it's just been kind of like a hectic day. So we went ahead and we did some testing first thing this morning. We have to take like a math power assessment test and a reading power assessment test, so we knocked out the reading today. At the beginning of the day, I started out with 4 of my kids out, and slowly 3 of them have trickled in at different times. So I've had to like get them caught up on what we're doing, get them unpacked, all that good stuff. So like it's just been like a different day because we're testing my kids, all this other stuff. Yeah. They did testing, then we did, this is our book that we're reading, Julian Stories. We read chapter 2 together, and then they did like a character's motivations, contributions chart, and they did that with their table partners. And we have been doing a crossword puzzle for, so their early bird this morning, our morning work was to do this crossword puzzle that comes with our social studies weekly. So it's part of it. And so they've been working on that off and on if they haven't finished yet. And yeah, that's all we've gotten started with. One of my sweet kids that came that she hasn't been here like in 4 days. So she came and I had to get her caught up. So she's been at my table doing stuff. I've been trying to just make sure I have everything ready for parent conferences, and I will go over what I have in the folders during my planning. The assistant came and gave me all those copies for next week, and yeah, so it's been a day, but it's halfway over. I'm about to go eat some lunch. But yeah, so here's my room. I feel like I don't ever show you guys my room like in the dark, but this is how we work all day day. So now that we don't have that eyesore of a desk that was right there, it just looks a whole lot better. I want to get this area a little bit more organized, but for right now, that's just what it is. I need more bookshelves, so I need to, I know I mentioned that, but I just never got around to that this weekend. But yeah, so my beanbaggers can sit wherever they want. TV's over here, my area. So yeah, but now I am going to go get some food, and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. Okay, so it's planning now. I don't know, it's just like a blah day today. I just like, I don't know, we're all off. Everybody's off. But this, I'll show you my setup, has been my setup. So I have right here, I have had their dojos up. And then reflecting it on the TV while they work so they can see like who is actively getting dojos. And then I have been able to have my stuff up. This is just plans. But really quickly, I wanted to show you guys what I'm going to do for conferences. So I have some stuff blocked out, like personal information and school name and stuff. But this is just the conference night, like what we're going to talk about. So right here, this is just like student strengths and what they do, you know, just really well. If I don't check it, that doesn't mean that they don't. This is just like outstanding things. And then student needs, and then so those are some things that we will go over and talk about. And then on the back, we do Ames web testing. So their Ames web, I put like their national percentile, you know, if it says average, above average, whatever, I put that there. And then I also put their overall score, same for math. And then this is just where I go and put the current grades. And then down here it says suggestions for actions, and then parent teacher signature and the date. So this came in a template that they sent, but yeah, so this is just for records, and I obviously changed the font because I'm just like that. And the kids, right before we went to gym, they're in PE right now, we did an invitation, not here. We did an invitation to edit. So I actually think this was the assessment they were supposed to do tomorrow, but we just did it today. So they circled 3 mistakes. This is the sentence we've been with all week. And they have had their composition books, their mentor sentences that I showed you guys in one of my past vlogs. And we have been doing each of the days. And so then what's the adjective, which we have it clearly labeled out in our mentor sentence composition books. And then 3 through 8 just wanted you to circle the letters that are supposed to be capitalized. So that's what we did. But yeah, I still have to go through these. And so I just feel really scattered right now. So I just went ahead for tomorrow and just kind of like wrote out step by step. So I knew I had a plan. So tomorrow we'll have the math power school assessment. So they took the reading one this morning. Their morning work for tomorrow will just be to read and do the reading responses, which I'm going to sit out during right before intervention today. And those who are already ready can go ahead, and those who are still finishing a book will do theirs tomorrow. ELA, we have a quiz on the first 2 chapters of Julian's stories. Then we're going to do a subtraction post test. We've been doing subtraction for about 2 weeks now. Science, we have a quiz on lesson 4 and 5, which is adaptations, like what we did in the lab yesterday. And then social studies, we have week 3 assessment. And yeah, and then somehow I have to fit in our dot day activity. So, yeah, that's what we'll do tomorrow. really quickly, I forgot to show you guys that my secret pals, we have secret pals, and you like just turned in your name if you were interested, and then you filled out the sheet, and then they like randomly gave you a secret pal. And I need to get my secret pal for something, but my secret pal that has me got me a little happy today, and it is one of these cute little lanyards. And I actually need a new one because I just have this University of Memphis one, which is fine, but I've had this literally for 3 years now. So I'm just so excited that it's just this cute little Vera Bradley lanyard. So my secret pal is so sweet, and this was definitely a little happy that I enjoyed today. So just wanted to show you guys that. All right, so dismissal's over. It's the end of the day. We did some science. We had indoor recess because of the heat index. It's really, really hot. Our PTO got us Lenny's. And then I just got some water, and then a kiddo from a different class had a birthday. So yeah, my room, I told my kids they had to make it really nice and pretty and neat. So, because parents were coming. So I don't have a conference for another 40 minutes, so I am just gonna grade papers, I think. And yeah, I got that big stack of papers that the assistant came and brought me, the copies, runoff copies. So that is up, and yeah, my conferences, and I actually had 3 not show up, so I only had 2 instead of 5, but it's 6 o'clock. I'm exhausted, and I still have to go get my hair done, so I'm gonna get out of here. Good morning from a teacher who is barely hanging on right now. It is a Friday the 13th and a full moon and the day after conference, and I went and got my hair last done, so you can done last night, so you can tell it looks a lot better, and it's actually straight for the first time in forever. But I did not get home, so I went to school. We had conferences until 6. I went straight to my hair appointment, and I did not get home until 11:30 from the hair salon. So I'm extremely tired, and yeah, I have very, very low hopes for today because I just feel like today's gonna be crazy, but maybe it won't. Maybe I'm just thinking into, you know, suspicions, superstitions, whatever, but just with my lack of energy. But all we're doing today is like assessments, so maybe it won't be too crazy. But anyways, yeah. Okay, so like I said, I had 3 conferences not show up last night, which is fine, but I do need to like reach out to those parents this morning and just make sure everything is okay, and figure out a time where we can meet again. A few things. We have to take some assessments today. I believe there's a one on adjectives. They'll have one on social studies that will go with their social studies weekly, and they have been struggling with these a lot. So hopefully now that everybody has a full copy, we've been through it together, hopefully we can go ahead and get them scores up, get those grades up. But yeah, so today is also, well, okay, rewind. Sunday is dot day, so if you are a teacher, you probably have heard of Dot Day by Peter Reynolds. It goes along with his book The Dot, and it's all about like embracing creativity and being yourself and all this good stuff. And if you have been on my channel, you know that I love Peter Reynolds. I met him this past summer at a conference. He's an amazing author, and I love all his books. And yeah, so today's the Dot. Today is Dot Day. Well, today we will probably celebrate Dot Day. If we don't have time for it, we'll do it on Monday since it is on the weekend on Sunday. So if you go to the Dot Day like website, there is like resources you can use and stuff you can do. So it's all about like kind of like encouragement. So this is just like my plan to encourage, and the kids will fill this out, and then I'll also have them make their dot and all that good stuff. And I bought, if you saw probably in my other vlog or my other video, my other segment, whatever, that I went and got glitter and paint and all this stuff for them to make dots. They have their color pencils, markers, crayons, so we will end up making a dot today. So they have, we do Myon, it's like an online reading program, and so the kids who participated in like the reading competition thing, they get these little, they're a little acorn and it's their lanyard, and they wear these on Friday. And yeah, so they have charms on there. So like 30 minutes, if they read for 30 minutes, they have a green bookworm, and then if they read for an hour, they have a reading superstar and a bed bug, all this stuff. So they will wear these today. So I have to remember to pass those out. We are gonna try to do math centers today. I'm not sure how this will go, but basically I'm just gonna get them in partners, and I have these dry erase sleeves, and it just says biggest to smallest, and so basically they're going to like have a dice and roll the dice 3 times to make the biggest and smallest numbers you can find, and then you find the difference. So hopefully we will have time and get to this. So yeah, and then we already did our science test, we already did a grammar grade, so now I need social studies. Oh, we will take a reading test. When I find it, we have a test on the first 2 chapters of Julian, Julian's stories that we're reading, little chapter book. And yeah, so we have a science grade because we took a science test yesterday, Wednesday? Yesterday. So we did social studies. We'll do reading. Great, grammar. So I've got my grades for the week. So, oh, we have to take our like benchmark test today, the math one, and apparently it's really hard. So, great. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here because my kids will be here in a little bit, and yeah, I will show you guys hopefully my day.
Have you been taking
All right, yeah, I did not vlog during not planning, but lunch, because we had a food truck come today, and so we got like, I'll insert a picture, but it was like, I got a fried chicken taco, which was so good, and I got queso, so I was just enjoying that and I didn't worry about it. But I'll show you what we've done today. So you saw, I just fell, okay, it's fine. You just saw them playing this game, so I put them in groups of 2 and gave them one of the large dice that I have, and they just went through and then did subtraction. They loved doing this, and it kept them really entertained because when they ran out, they would just erase and do it. Then also in partners, they took their assessment. I just randomly drew their ping pong balls and put them in groups of 2, and so they took this test. They got to use their social studies weekly, and then when they get back, well, we have intervention, but after intervention we're going to read the dot, and then they're going to design their dot artwork, and I have the supplies. I'll show that. And yeah, I printed off some stuff. I don't know if I'll use this for everybody, but I have a kiddo who is struggling and their parents have asked for like additional like supplementary stuff at home. So I got some character feelings, printed off a few passages. I've been pulling some kids for intervention. I've been doing reading groups, and so we've been doing just some different leveled readers, and so we've been talking about adaptation, so that's the one we used. And yeah, that is where we at right now. The heat index, it's really, really hot, so I highly doubt that we will get to go outside again, but I don't know. So yeah, I think that's like all. Like, we're just kind of cruising by. We took the test this morning, our like power school test, and it kept like kicking the kids off, so I had to like keep my computer and so go like make them like eligible to take the test again, so then they'd have to log back in. So it was just a hot mess this morning. But yeah, so some of my kiddos are still working on the crossword puzzle. So my kids are still doing their reading response. And yeah, this is my room today. They love the lights. Oh, one of my kids' grandmother is in town from Louisiana, and she wanted to read to our class. So she came and she read, oh, I forgot the book, but it's a Dr. Seuss book, and my kids loved that.
That's so much. Here you go. Now I'm gonna need you some yellow. You're taking pictures. You should put this on TikTok. He doesn't have TikTok. Yes, he does.
Alright, I am so tired. I'm so hot because it's just so hot in Memphis still. But really quickly, I'm going to show you some things and then I'm getting out of here because this week has absolutely destroyed me. So, these are some accountable talk things that I've got to tape onto their tables, but that's just not going to happen today. This was a sheet they did today for intervention. Oh, that's supposed to be the trash can. Okay. I had a very, very relaxing, fun afternoon. So here are some of the dot projects. They did really, really well with them. And then loving my iPad and my setup. Also, so many of you commented on my board, and this is the best that I can do with it. So many of you were commenting and were like, that board would drive me nuts. And it does, but it's just been another thing at this point. So I got some rubbing alcohol and tried to get it as wide as I can. So it like looks a little bit better, kind of. But anyways, I am gonna go. I'm leaving. I'm gonna like go get my nails in or something fun for me. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. It's been such a fun Friday. We've had the best day ever. Friday the 13th did not kill me yet, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.